Hello, my name is Angeli. I'm a mental health therapist and a certified life coach, and I want to talk to you today about body image. And body image just means what you believe or your perception about your body. What are those words or those inner thoughts that you tell yourself about yourself? And normally, we will find some kind of defect about ourselves. Rarely do you ever look in a mirror and be like, oh, I am perfect. Like there's nothing that I need to work on. There's nothing that I need to improve. That's not really the truth. We look ourselves in a mirror, we could possibly find a couple of different things that we wish we had bigger or smaller, right? And so I think that happens to all of us at some point of our lives. Now, there's nothing wrong with wanting to improve who you are. The problem becomes when it becomes a obsession. When you start looking in the mirror and what you think is negative, when you start having intrusive thoughts, when you start looking at yourself and feeling anxious or feeling depressed because you don't look a certain way, or because someone else looks better than you, or even because you're being bullied for the way that you look. Now, the only reason why I knew that I had a big nose was because someone called it out when I was younger. If no one would have ever said anything to me, at a very young age, I would have never known if it was big or small because I didn't have any sense of comparison at that time. I wasn't looking at other people and being like, oh, their nose is better than mine. That's not what children do. The reason why children grow up with a lot of these negative, poor self-images of themselves is because of the house they're coming from. It's because of the school that they're in. It's because of the group of friends that they have, right? So someone is calling you out on some of these facial features or body image. And so I've noticed that, when I was very young, coming from a Latino family, we tend to call people fat, skinny, tall, short in a supposedly loving way. But I've had a lot of my clients that come from Latino families that say, I dislike that. I hate when my mom calls me fatty. I hate when people call me fatty and tell me that they do it out of love. I don't feel loved when someone calls me fatty. It doesn't make me feel good. It makes me feel self-conscious. But, so depending on the culture that you come from, the school that you come from, the friendships that you have, the family that you have, you might feel a certain way. You might believe certain things because that's what you're told. I remember telling my mom, when I was a teenager, when I get older, I'm going to have a nose job. And she said, no, don't get a nose job. That's like the best part of you. You should get a lip job because your lips are too big. Now I could kind of laugh that off and be like, hey, now I don't have to pay for lip fillers like a lot of women and young ladies have to do. These were natural. So I'll make a second video on some things that we could do with body image.